Hi crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa. Today I have a fun ScrapDiva Designs project. I want to create a tutorial showing you guys how I use digital designs and how I create a little album, well, folio, because we're using the 3.5 by 5 folio with pockets that just came out for this month. And what I did was I went through my images of Bobby's, she's the French door studio, as well as another account she has on Instagram called Paper Tag Your It. I'll link them in the description box, as well as the two kits that I used. This one is called Tattered Tags and this one is called Mayday. And I wanted to mix them together because I like the color combos, but what I wanted to show too was like the beginnings of what I picked and how I kind of went about it. Now my printer, when I bring up the image in the preview page, lets me print from there, and I can also pick how many I want per page. And so I did 2 because my goal is to use this as the cover, so I made sure that it'll fit. And so I want it to where the florals are like right at the, you know, edge here. And then since I have 2, I'm going to fussy cut around and layer this on top so it sticks out. So even though the leaves are cut, when I lay down this image on top, it'll have the leaves, so it'll, you know, stand out. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna obviously use these as part of the album. And I feel like the colors go well because there's blues and pinks on both. And then this one is tags, but I was looking at the size, and as you can see, there's plenty of room, so I can kind of play around where I want to lay my stitched design or die, I mean, because you have 2, right? You're gonna have your base, which I'm going to use a pink cardstock, I think, for this. And then I will have my pieces cut out. So I'm going to, you know, decide that I want this so that I can obviously journal there. And then over here, what I want to do is I'm going to kind of come at the edge there of the tag so that I can cut out and have my floral piece here. But because I have these flowers kind of left over, I could either cut it down and make like a little tag, but what I thought would be cool was to have available these images so that I could fussy cut them out and maybe layer them up on something else, like maybe over here. And so when I do that, I can just glue like right at the edge, and then that would create like a tuck spot, if that makes sense. You know, that's something that I can do. And then on these over here, I really like this image, so I'm going to go like this, and it'll leave this, you know, set of flowers, which is fine because I also think that I could end up using, you know, my where these little flaps and create something, you know, like this, even though when it opens up it'll be kind of like that, which is fine because I'm going to add extra stuff to it. Or I could, you know, take this and cut that there like that, and then take the other side and, you know, do that. So now I have 2 designs that'll open. Obviously I have to use the stitched one and it'll be smaller, so I can do that. And then over here I can, you know, create another page there, or use was it this one? Yeah, I could take one of these images, oh my gosh, one of these layering pieces like this set here. And if I'm going to do like that, obviously it's not going to work because my page is too small, but I could do it like this so that when it opens up, one of the flaps is opening like this, and now I have, you know, that set there. So we'll see what I do, but I'll definitely do a time-lapse video, or I'll come back after I've cut it out so that I could show you guys. So I have my pieces, as you can see, cut out here. Now my goal is to have it open. It's going to be like this, and I'm going to adhere these pieces like this, right? So it's going to open this way, and then I'm going to use this side and a little piece, and I'm going to glue it over here. So it'll open like this, right? My gosh, you guys. And then I have this little one because I'm going to put it here. So it'll go like this. And I'm going to add pockets here like this, so I can have, you know, a little pocket there. And then this one is actually going to go in the back here, but I'm going to wait because I got to layer my piece and then another piece to layer there. So I'm going to glue these down and I'll do a quick little speed process. I have my papers picked out, and as I had mentioned before, I was going to put this in the cover. I'm going to cut out the second image that I printed and I'm going to, you know, layer it up. But for right now, I wanted to show you guys what I did, so it's going to be a little difficult here. So I cut my papers down already to the ones that I want to lay on. So as you can see, I am also going to distress them with some ink, one of the Tim Holtz. I printed up another page because I realized I didn't have enough for the inside, these two. But what I'm going to do for this one is I double printed this image, so I'm going to cut out this image again and I'm going to lay it down to where it's going to be like from down here like this all the way around like this, so it's going to be a pocket and I can put some tags in there. And then here, as you can see, I have my little pocket. I did do sideways, which it's okay. I do have enough that I could go back and, you know, print another one, but I think I might leave it like this, although I also have this one that I could, you know, easily cut up, but I want to save these flowers because I think it'd be fun to include them somewhere else. Oops. So I'm going to glue this together, and obviously I need a layer piece there, so I'm going to do it like that. And then when it opens up, it's going to have just a piece for journaling. And then I'm not going to add anything to this because I will obviously want this to be for journaling or adding your pictures. So that's how that's going to go. And the back side, I decided I'm going to add a pocket. So I glued that, cut this one down, but I did leave a little bit. It was a little short and I cut it kind of weird on the tag when I cut this out. So I'm going, but it's okay because I'm going to cover the top with this like pocket here and the layer piece there like this. I have everything glued down now, and now I'm going to go in and add my layering pieces that's going to embellish my book more, or folio. This is to create a little pocket here. As you can see, I cut out the image since I printed two to a sheet, and I'm just going to lay it down. I could have cut it out, you know, using the die set, but because I had it there, I just thought I'd do it like this, kind of move it a little bit. And so now I have my two tags here that I want to use, and I can put them in there like this, as you can see. Over here, what I want to do is I had this extra little word from the collection, so I'm just going to glue it down completely on here so there's a little focal point there. And I'm just going to go in really quick. If you wanted to do some stitching, I would recommend stitching the layering pieces prior to gluing them down, because I would have a hard time, I think. I'm going to do this little bird. Now, this little bird comes from one of the pages, and I just fussy cut out the frame part and the bow, and I'm going to just glue part of it, but I'm going to kind of wing it to see where I need to glue so I know where my fingers are at. I don't want to add too much glue there, near there. So I'm trying to use up the two collections as much as I can, like certain pieces, you know. So now I have that there, and now I have these extra little pieces that are from the other page that I used for this that come with the collection, and I can just slide them in here like this. And I could do a little tab too if I wanted to later on, but now I have even more space here. I can add something or journal a little something or add extra. And here I'm just going to leave this blank just to kind of, it looks like it's continuing down. And then over here, I'm also going to, I'm thinking of just leaving this blank so for journaling. Here, this is the layering piece that I want to do. And for this one, I already went through and cut it. But for this one, I'm actually going to add some foam tape to it. And I'm going to just add little pieces I do add glue just because I feel like it holds well, but I think over time it loses its tackiness, especially in the heat as well. And so I'm going to add glue to help bind it. And I'm adding as much as I can there without going over. And so now I have my piece there. So I'm just gonna try to match it up and glue it down there. So now I have this real pretty, you know, kind of detail. And then I had the Happy Spring from one of the other collections. I'm going to add glue on just the edge here like this. And I'm going to hold it there because what I want to do is I want to create like a little arch like this, just a little bit. I'm thinking I'm going to layer in some flowers. So I'm going to hold it there like that. And this glue is pretty fast to dry. Now I'm going to, again, kind of find my little spot that I wanted right there. And now I can add my own little flowers down here. Some extra flowers. And that's so cute, so I'm going to do that. But now I have my album there, in the back. And over here I can add, you know, more tags back here. And I could also keep this its original size, and these are a lot larger because they're always going to be like this because one whole page goes. And I can cut one of these out and, you know, use it as a little journal card for that. So I might do that. So I want to share that I have finished it up. I haven't added anything extra inside, but I wanted to show what I'm going to do in the cover. I have these flowers that I picked up at Really Reasonable Ribbon, but they've since closed down. I think there's some stuff on eBay, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't double checked. But I cut up the little flowers and I'm gonna, you know, kind of zhuzh them in here. And I'm also adding another layer here, which I've already cut and kind of prepped since I had printed up multiple. So I'm going to actually add a little bit of glue just to help keep it longer there because I don't want it popping off. So I'm just going to layer that. So it's going to give me extra height. And then I'm going to use hot glue to glue the flower in here. Ooh. And then I cut out one of the little birds from the designs and I'm going to add it here. But I'm going to add hot glue on this one. A little bit on the tail because the tail's gonna sit on the flower here. And I kind of gave it some height so you have the little bird there. And like this. These are from my stash that I've had for a while, and I'm just gonna add that here like this. They're kind of smushed up a little bit. Just real cute, add it in there. And then I want to add this extra little small one. Just kind of, because I feel like there's pink there, so I think I'm just going to add this one here. Like that. In there. I feel like I need something here, but I'm going to leave. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like if I add any more, it's going to get too packed. But now I have my cute little folio, and it is good to go. I just need to add more to the back side of this back here. But you guys, definitely, where do I have my die set? I don't even know. Right here. It's a mess. I have it right here. Definitely check out ScrapDiva Designs for ideas and inspiration. Check out Bobby's shop. She has lots of digital kits that are super cute. I'll link everything that I used in the description box. It was mainly this design and then just the digital kit. And that's so cute. I love it. So don't forget to use my discount code MWalker10 for 10% off the dies. And come back for some more videos soon. Okay, guys? Bye.